If you think that I look kind of bad today, it's because I feel kind of bad today. I didn't even bother plugging my microphone in and using a lav mic for this video. It's probably gonna end up completely unedited because I have to deal with something really stressful tonight, and I just need to speak into the void for a minute so that I can fill the time, because time is moving painfully slowly right now, and I've already had like 3 anxiety attacks today. I want to discuss something because this came up on a couple other social media platforms that I'm on, and it's something that too much of the population of just humanity in general just does not understand. It's the idea of poor people having nice things and how wildly offensive some people seem to think that that is, which is kind of hilarious. Like, you go to a hospital, an ER, a veterinary hospital, like anywhere that usually it happens where there's going to be someone who is in some level of distress, and generally they have to pay a large amount of money right now in a high stress situation. That's the most common place this tends to happen, from my perspective anyway. And you'll have the distressed person looking over the invoice and saying, I am very low income, I'm going to need financial help paying this bill. And immediately, if it's audible enough, you'll see heads start to turn in that lobby, and you'll start to see the judgmental looks. And I want to make something abundantly clear. I don't think you're necessarily a bad or evil person because you judge people. It's human nature. Every single person on the planet has judged somebody else at some point in their life. It's just a baked in part of who we are, because we are naturally inquisitive creatures. We want to know as much as we can about any given person or situation. So we automatically have questions pop up in our head, and 9 times out of 10, some kind of judgment is attached to them. You're not bad if you judge someone right off the bat necessarily, but you don't have to vocalize it. And 2, you have the power to rein that thought in and go, okay, I'm being kind of judgmental here. I don't actually know anything about this person's situation, so I should probably sit down and chill for a minute before assuming anything. For example, there was a girl I was talking to online earlier, someone I do not know at all. I don't even know her name, but she said that when she was at her poorest, somebody who loves her gifted her a used Louis Vuitton bag. She didn't have to pay a single red cent for that bag. It was a present because someone loved her and wanted her to have something nice. Wow, people love each other and give each other presents. What a crazy concept. And she said, whenever she's in a situation where she has to ask for financial help, like care credit or something, to pay for like dental work or something, she gets the nastiest looks from people. Like, people are instantly judgmental. Some of them even pipe up and say something nasty to her about, like, oh, I see you can afford to blow thousands of dollars on a handbag, but you can't afford to fix your teeth. And it's like, you don't know this person. You don't know a single thing about their situation. What gives you the right to pipe up when they're already under a pretty tremendous amount of stress and say something that nasty to them? What are you getting out of doing that to a stranger who's already going through something? So, very short video, but basically it was on my mind, and I am someone who's been in that situation too. I know I've mentioned that I'm low income before and that I'm disabled many times across my social media platforms. I don't think I've gone into like extreme detail on how bad it got at one point. There was a point where I was so low income I couldn't even afford groceries. All of my clothing had holes in it, so people weren't taking me very seriously when I was trying to get like, jobs from people and stuff. And yeah, the only way I was eating was when friends could drop off some extra groceries to me, and they weren't exactly rich either. So I had somebody in my life who has a decent amount of money, generally speaking, who loves me, who cared about me, knew that I'm doing my very best in a shitty situation at the time, and gifted me really nice shit, really nice makeup, clothing, skincare stuff, everything you can think of, and all of it was really nice brands because she pretty much just gets nice branded stuff. And I've had the same thing happen, that people take one look at you when you are like sharing a debit card or something in public where you're clearly, on a fixed income of some kind, and they immediately get those thoughts running through their head. And it's like, literally every single thing I am wearing right now was a present over the years. It was all gifted to me. I did not pay for a single thing on my body right now during the filming of this video. The fact of the matter is, yes, it's in human nature to judge other people and to wonder about their situation and be inquisitive. But as soon as you start having those thoughts, stop and ask yourself, do I actually know this person? Do I actually know the first thing about their current situation, their living situation, their financial situation? They do it with tattoos and shit too, which is so stupid to me because duh, I got my tattoos when I could afford to get them. Why do you think I don't have more tattoos right now? Because I can't afford to get them right now. Hello? That's one of the stupid ones. And phones. Phones are another huge one. My phone plan for a phone that at the time was like one model below the most recent one was $35 a month to pay for the phone. That's decently affordable for a lot of people right now. And you have to have technology in order to even get a job these days. Most applications are online. They want to call you. Like, you have to have a phone these days or you just cannot exist anymore. We're in a technological age. That's just the fact of the matter. So judging someone because they have a nice phone is also stupid. Also, again, it could have been a gift. They could be on a family plan or something, and their parents are paying for the phone for them so they can stay connected to people in their life. Basically, just try your best to not judge someone. When you see that someone says they need financial help, and it appears that whether it's online in videos or in real life when you're, queuing up someplace with them, it appears that they have nice stuff, nice clothing, nice hair, nice phone, anything like that. Just remember, it may have been a gift. It may have been something they purchased a long time ago when they were in a better financial situation than they are now. And 3, most importantly of all, it is none of your fucking business what someone else does with their money. Poor people sometimes have nice things. Especially poor people sometimes, because like some of my stuff is years and years old, but because I never know when the next time I'm gonna go like clothing shopping is and stuff, I take good care of it. I'm careful with how I wash it and stuff. I repair it when it has holes because I want it to last as long as it possibly can. But I don't want to go too much longer rambling in this video right now because I have to kind of phone watch for what's happening tonight. But I hope that you think a little bit, or at least think twice before doing this in the future if it's something you've done in the past.